Hello everyone, I'm KFC Dad and welcome back to the Mayan the Silver Fox channel. These are the Premier League predictions for week number 8. As you can see, there is no Mayan the Silver Fox in this one. He has a stinking cold and he's laid up in bed, and there will only be myself and Wesley Schnauzer. But he has given me his predictions as well. Okay, let's do the scores from last week. So in the lead still is Wesley Schnauzer. He now has 50 points, and in second place is Mayan the Silver Fox. He has 38 points, and in third place is KFC Dad with a meager 34 points. Well done, Wesley. As always guys, it's greatly appreciated, all your support, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and give us your comments in the comments section and let us know what you think to our predictions, or if you have your own predictions, then put them in the comment section. Game number 1 is the 12:30 kickoff on Saturday, and it is Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. Now let's start off with Nottingham Forest first. Nottingham Forest do have Ange Postecoglou in charge, and he has had a few games but he's yet to get a win. They are hovering just above the relegation zone and have only 5 points. In their last game, they lost 2-0 against Newcastle United. The fans are not happy with this appointment and made their feelings known to owner Angelos Marinakis. I did read somewhere that Sean Dyche is waiting in the wings. Is that what you want, Forest fans? Let us know in the comments below. Let's move on to Chelsea. Chelsea are a bit hit and miss at the moment. They did win their last game, however, against Liverpool, winning 2-1 in that game. They sit 7th in the league, and like I said, they are hit and miss. So what's our predictions for this one? So I've gone for a 2-1 win for Chelsea. Mayan the Silver Fox has gone for the same scoreline as me, and he's gone for 2-1 to Chelsea as well. And Mr. Schnauzer, what's your prediction?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mayan the Silver Fox channel. I'm Wesley Schnauzer and these are the Premier League predictions for week number 8, and I am top of the league still. Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. Now, dear oh dear, Nottingham Forest are still not doing well under their new manager, and Chelsea, they have just picked up a little bit, winning that last game against Liverpool. I think this will be another win for Chelsea, and I've gone 2-0 to Chelsea in this game.
Game number 2 is Brighton and Hove Albion versus Newcastle United. Now let's start off with Brighton. Brighton are sitting 12th in the league at the moment. They did draw their last game with bottom of the league Wolverhampton Wanderers, which was a surprise result. And Newcastle United, we've already mentioned, they won their last game 2-0 against Nottingham Forest, and they sit 1 place above Brighton in 11th place. What's our predictions for this one? I've gone for a 2-2 draw at Desmond, and Mayan the Silver Fox has gone for a 1-1 draw. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Brighton versus Newcastle, two very similar teams, both winning their last game. I think, however, Newcastle United will just edge this one, and I've gone 2-1 to Newcastle.
Game number 3 is Burnley versus Leeds United. Now last season this was a championship fixture. Both teams come up automatically, and both teams are faring a little bit different now. But let's start off with Burnley. Burnley are in those bottom 3 places in 18th place. They did lose their last game against Aston Villa 2-1, but they did play well in that game. And Leeds United are 15th in the league at the moment, and they lost their last game as well to Tottenham Hotspur. So what's our predictions for this one? I've gone for a 1-0 Leeds United win, and Mayan the Silver Fox has gone for a 2-1 Leeds United win. Now let's see what Mr. Schnauzer is saying. Mr. Schnauzer.
Burnley versus Leeds United. Both teams lost their last game. I think this one will be a draw, and I've gone for a 1-1 scoreline.
Game number 4 is Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth. Now let's start off with Crystal Palace first. Crystal Palace got their first loss of the season in the first 7 games. That was against Everton. They lost 2-1 against Everton. They are playing in Europe as well, in the Europa Conference League. So I don't know if that's going to hinder them in the Premier League. Their opponents are Bournemouth. Now, this is another side that's doing well. They're currently 4th in the league. They've only lost once, and they won their last game 3-1 against Fulham and are doing extremely well. So, what's our predictions for this one? I've gone for a 1-1 draw. I couldn't decide which one I was going to go for. So, a 1-1 draw for me. And Mind the Silver Fox has copied and he's gone for the same scoreline, a 1-1. So let's see if Wesley Schnauzer does the same. Wesley?
Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth. 2 very similar teams again. I think Crystal Palace losing their last game, they will lose this one as well. And I've gone 2-1 to Bournemouth in this game.
Game number 5 is Manchester City versus Everton. Now let's start off with Manchester City first. So Manchester City currently sit 5th in the league at the moment, and they haven't lost in their last 4 games. Won their last game 1-0 against Brentford. Previous to that, they won 5-1 against Burnley, and Haaland seems to be scoring every game and he's on fire. Their opponents are Everton. Now Everton are doing well as well. They're currently 8th in the league. Jack Grealish is really playing well, so is Dewsbury Hall, and they're scoring goals. And in their last game, who did they played against? Crystal Palace. Yes, they beat Crystal Palace 2-1. So what's our prediction for this one? I've gone for a 3-1 win for Manchester City. Mind the Silver Fox has gone for a Manchester City win as well, and he's gone 2-1 to Man City. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Manchester City versus Everton. Now Manchester City have started picking up. Everton have done well this season, but I can't see anything but a Manchester City win, and I've gone 2-0 to Manchester City.
Game number 6 is Sunderland versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, Sunderland are one of the newly promoted sides and the one that's doing the best out of the 3. They currently sit in 9th place at the moment, and they've done very well, and they did lose their last game, however, 2-0 to Manchester United, who are just 1 place below them. The manager has got them playing well, and like I said, they're in 9th place and doing very, very well. Their opponents are Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, Wolverhampton Wanderers are bottom of the league, but there's been a bit of a resurgence in their last couple of games where they've got draws against Tottenham and against Brighton, which is good, being bottom of the league and getting draws against those 2 teams. So is this a resurgence from Wolverhampton Wanderers? We shall have to wait and see. So what's our predictions for this one? I've gone for a 2-1 win for Sunderland. Mind the Silver Fox has gone for a 2-1 win as well, but to Wolves. And what about you, Mr. Schnauzer? What's your prediction?
Sunderland versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolverhampton Wanderers have picked up in their last 2 games, and that's why I think they will win this game, and I've gone 2-1 to Wolves.
Game number 7 is a London derby, and it is Fulham versus Arsenal. Now let's start off with Fulham first. Fulham sit 14th in the league at the moment, and they're a bit hit and miss. They've lost their last 2 games, but previous to that, they'd won their 2 games. In their last game, the last 2 games, they lost to Bournemouth and Villa. And their opponents are Arsenal, who currently sit top of the league and are looking very, very strong this season. And the signings that they've made fitting in quite well as well. In their last game, they won 2-0 against West Ham, which was another London derby. And like I said, yeah, you know, you can't see anything past an Arsenal win. So for me, I've gone for 3-0 to Arsenal. And Mind the Silver Fox has gone 3-1 to Arsenal. What about Mr. Schnauzer? Mr. Schnauzer.
Fulham versus Arsenal at London derby. I can't say anything but an Arsenal win in this one, and I've gone 2-0 to the Arsenal.
Game number 8 is Tottenham Hotspur versus Aston Villa. Now let's start off with Tottenham Hotspur first. Spurs are third in the league at the moment, haven't lost in their last 4 games and won their last game 2-1 against Leeds. They're only 2 points off the top spot, which is 16 points with Arsenal, and are doing very well under Thomas Frank. Their opponents, Aston Villa, didn't start off the season very well, but have started picking up and have had 2 wins in their last 2 games, and they haven't lost in their last 4 games. So they've picked up here, and they've picked up also in Europe as well. So what's our predictions for this one? So I've gone for a Desmond. I've gone for a 2-2 draw, and mine, the Silver Fox, has gone for a 2-1 Tottenham Hotspur win. So what about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Tottenham versus Aston Villa. In this game, I couldn't separate the two. That's why I've gone for a draw, a 1-1 draw in this game.
Game number 9 is Liverpool versus Manchester United. Now this is going to be a good game, big rivals. Liverpool started off the season very, very well and were top of the league, but have faltered in their last couple of games against Palace and Chelsea, and they've dropped down to second place, but just 1 point off the top. I don't know what's going on there, but you know, they've lost in Europe as well. Their opponents, Manchester United, are mid-table in 10th place, and they're going through a pattern of win 1, lose 1, win 1, lose 1, win 1, lose 1. And the last game, they did win against Sunderland. So what's our prediction for this one? I've gone for a 2-1 win to Liverpool, back to winning ways for them. And mine, the Silver Fox, has also gone for a Liverpool win. He's gone 3-0 to Liverpool. Now, what about you, Mr. Schnauzer? What's your prediction for this one?
Liverpool versus Manchester United. This should be a tasty game. I can only see Liverpool winning in this game. Even though they've lost their last 2 games, they'll win 1-0 in this game.
Game number 10 and the last game of the weekend is West Ham United versus Brentford. Now this is the 8 p.m. kickoff on Sunday. Okay, let's start off with West Ham United. West Ham United are currently second from bottom and are in that relegation zone. They did change managers, and they do have Nuno Espirito Santos in charge, who steadied them a bit. He did get a draw, I think, in his first game, but they lost in their last game, which was against Arsenal. Their opponents, Brentford, they're not doing that much better. They're 16th in the league at the moment. They did play both Manchester clubs in their last 2 games. They beat Manchester United 3-1, and in their last game they lost to Manchester City 1-0. Right, so what's our predictions for this one? So I've gone for a 1-0 win to Brentford, and mine, the Silver Fox, has gone for a 1-1 draw. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer, for this last game?
West Ham United versus Brentford. Now I think in this game, Nuno Espirito Santos will get his first win, and I've gone for a 2-1 win for the Hammers. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.